Go. Hello guys, welcome to this unique type of video. Usually it's something that we usually wouldn't do, but what is this?
This is a mile day card from Emerald Downs.
Yeah, okay. Championship Sunday.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun
Talking
day.
about the All Stakes Pick 4, which is starting in race 5 through 8. Kicking off with the $75,000 Washington Oaks. That's what the main focus is this going to be, but I want to really quickly go through the non-stakes races really quickly. First race, really, it seems worse than it is. 2,500 claimer going 6 furlongs. What'd you find here?
On what race? The first?
Yeah, race first.
Oh, I thought we were doing the four stakes races.
I understand, but I want to spend like a little time on the other races.
Okay.
But that's gonna be our main
yeah,
focus.
this is just a basic 2,500 claiming race. I went with 6. Stanley Ryder was my play.
I put the 3 in the 6. I do have confidence in Tribal Impact. He came second, beating a length and a quarter. Last time out with Alex Cruz. This time he has Kevin Radke. But no, definitely I could see how number 1, Proud to be Sicilian, could get an upset here. But I think that 3 and 6 are definitely, and Stanley Ryder the 6, Alex Cruz, solid, consistent, well off the claim. Race number 2, claiming 5,000, 6 furlong event, as well as the first race. This was Phillies and Mares race, which is the opposite of last race, which was just straight 3-year-olds and up. What'd you find here?
I was leaning towards number 6, Please Me. I'm not sure why. It's still kind of a not great race. Just consistent horse. Seems to always be in it. So that's who I was leaning towards.
Yeah, I liked the 2 Judicial. One thing I'd like to point out is last time out, it looked kind of shaky. Except I think for this horse, he likes to sit a little bit off the pace, and I think last time out he just went way too far in front. You couldn't go the rest of the way.
He's one of those early speed types, so he'll be out there winging it early today. I see him taking the lead. It's just a matter if he's going to have anything left in the tank when they turn for home.
Yeah, I do think I do see positive things coming from this horse, but like I said, also he was running a 12.5 claimer, so he's dropping class 5,000 claimer, and I picked the 5 and the 6 as well. Red Noon Rising and Please Me. He was running last time out. He dropped in class, so he was running 10,000 claimers. Red Noon Rising, and then dropped in class, went to the 5,000 claimer, and won with Juan Gutierrez. Now ridden by Alex Cruz, and then Please Me, very consistent horse, lots of heart, and hitting the board a lot. Race number 3, I'd like to spend a little time on this. Maiden special weight, 24,000, 5.5 furlong event for maidens 2-year-olds. So these are pretty much unstarted, but really good 2-year-olds. My top pick is tied for second choice, Lloyd's Logic. That was my top pick in this race. I had 3, 6, and 8, but I do definitely have confidence in number 6, Lloyd's Logic. What do you think?
Lloyd's Logic, he seems to be a good horse. He's the only horse in the field that's had any starts. He's had 3. A couple good finishes. He had a 3rd in the maiden and a 2nd in his last maiden race. So
yeah, he ran in King County
knocking
Express.
On the door. So one of the first-time starters, has to run a good race to beat him, in my opinion. And the number 8, Timer 2, has been training well. Trained by a good early win trainer, Kate Cooper. Gets a great jockey in Urban Roman. So to me, the 2 plays here are the 6 and the 8.
Yeah, I could see the 3 getting some sort of upset in the 3rd race. Very wide open though, but I do think if I had to pick a horse, it would be Lloyd's Logic. But definitely a lot of chances in this race. Starting off the kind of stakes action, we have race number 4. It's not a stakes race, but it's kind of playing like one because This is a allowance 40,000 going a mile, and it was one of the extras. It was the first extra for the overnight on Saturday. And the thing about that was it said Long Acres Mile nominees preferred. So a lot of these horses have definitely seen a lot of nice races. And I found a single in this race, number 2, Take Charge Deputy, but I could definitely see somebody like Fantastic Day or House of I don't know, contemplate winning that one. What'd you find there?
It seems to be a pretty wide open race. There's a bunch of horses that I think have shots at winning here. I'm leaning towards number 6, Fantastic Day.
Fantastic Day has,
and seems like the race will set up good for him. Take Charge Deputy is always right there. So for me, the 2 plays in race 4 are the 2 Take Charge Deputy and the 6 Fantastic Day.
Yeah, tough to leave out Fantastic Day. I was kind of also leaning towards Contemplate, but he was a very consistent horse, obviously. Jose Zanino, 7-2 on that morning line, ran great speed figures, 75 and such. And but yeah, Fantastic Day. Already beaten Take Charge Deputy once in an allowance optional claiming race. On July 10th. He lost to Slews Tiz Wiz, which came back and won the Governor's Stakes. Pretty impressive victory, actually, by Slews Tiz Wiz. Obviously, the big favorite, Papa's Golden Boy. And then, So, moving on, the start of the 50 Cent Championship Sunday All-Stake Pick 4. This is where we're going to be spending most of our time in these stakes races. First of kicking off with the $75,000 Washington Oaks, mile and 16th here. Really good field, 9 horses, but man, I had to single the 8 here, Slack Tide.
Yeah, Slack Tide looks really strong. She's beaten most of these already twice this year, so it's hard to imagine any horse, as long as she can get a mile and 16th, and she's by Shaman Ghost, who's a decent route horse, so I think she'll get the distance. I see her winning this pretty easily. The only question marks are number 9, Big Java, shipping in for Michael Puich from Churchill Downs. Did have a second place allowance finish, Churchill. Decent buyer. So if there was one horse that I could see possibly upsetting Slack Tide, to be number 9, Big Java.
Yeah, Big Java shipping in Churchill Downs for trail Michael Puich. Came off of a 9th place finish in an allowance optional claiming race at the Churchill Downs, but yeah, definitely a horse that you don't want to sleep on. Number 1, Golden Glitter. I do think that could be an upset horse. 5-1, Juan Gutierrez, trained by Frank Lucarelli, but yeah, Slack Tide seems like a very good play. Trainer Blaine Wright and ridden by Kevin Radke. Just all around fantastic horse. We've seen. Even the past performances have been great. Won last 3 starts, Evan Roman and Kevin Radke. So definitely great. Race number 6 is the $75,000 Emerald Distaff. There are 2 horses in this race, and the rest of the field kind of plays as almost like an allowance race. But there's 2 standout horses. Number 5, Princess of Cairo, won this race last year by over 4 lengths, but had laid off. Had 1 start this year, June 29th, came in 4th in an allowance optional claiming race. And the number 6, Buyback, which is 5-2 on the morning line, but I do have very good hopes in this horse. It came in a lot of seconds, but also a very consistent horse, and it has a lot of heart. Evan Roman, and yeah, if anybody, definitely the 6, Princess of Cairo. I could definitely see winning, but in the most part, Buyback. What do you think?
My bet of the day comes in this race, and that horse is number 6, Buyback. Super consistent, finished in an exact 15 of 22 starts. She's always there, second, first, second, fourth, second. She comes off a race at Del Mar where she wasn't really pushed to run at the end and still ran a 7-4 buyer. So I would expect her buyer to be in the mid-80s, and Princess of Cairo has to run a great race like she did last year to be there. So to me, Buyback is the play in the 6.
Yeah. Written by Giovanni Franco, number 5, Princess of Cairo. I could definitely see her getting the job done, but tough to beat Buyback. Second a choice on the morning line, but yeah. Moving on to the 7th race, the $75,000 Muckleshoot Derby, my own 16th as well. What are you thinking about this race?
Oh, I think it's Executive Chef's race to lose. Comes off a tough beat last time out, losing by a head. Was wide throughout. He seems to be by Cairo Prince. The distance he should like stretching out. He seems to be a really solid horse in this race.
Yeah, last time I picked number 8, Little Casino, and he came in 4th in that exact same race, the Irish Day Stakes. But yeah, I could see an upset here by Little Casino because maybe he'd like to stretch out a little bit by Orb, which Trainer Blaine Wright, ridden by Kevin Radke, 5-1 on the morning line. One horse that's kind of a throw up here is number 1, A View from Above, which was great in his 2-year-old year. And like I said, in that the Irish Day Stakes came in 3rd, which was speaking of which, the 7. It's All About the Ride upsetted Executive Chef, so it was 4-7, 4-7-2-8 in that race. But yeah, I could definitely see an upset from A View from Above, but maybe he is more of a sprinter, I've noticed. And it'd be tough to go my own 16th. But yeah, race number 8 is the big $150,000 87th running of the Long Acres Mile. Now, before I get into me, what are you seeing here?
Well, it's a full field of 12, and it's a tough race to handicap. You have shippers, you got the local horses. Shippers seem to be like mainly turf horses, so it's hard to gauge.
Yeah, huge
exactly
Bigley.
How they're gonna run.
Yeah, 2 nice turf horses shipping in. Number 3, Majestic Eagle, and number 6, Huge Bigley. Speaking of which, Huge Bigley has been off of layoff really. Had one start this year in February. Came in 7th in an allowance optional claiming race at Oaklawn Park. And yeah. So I could definitely see Huge Bigley, obviously, and this favorite, number 4, Background, won this race last year. It was going to be ridden by Rocco Bowen, but unfortunately, earlier this week, or I think it was either last week or this week, he unfortunately, I think it was like at Pewskyle Downs or something like that. His horse that he was riding clipped heels and unfortunately went down. But now ridden by Giovanni Franco, which has been his jockey recently. But yeah, so what have you found your picks in this race?
Well, I thought it was all very complicated, so I just kind of decided to go with the local horses. I'm kind of put something on Papa's Golden Boy. He's going to get the lead, and if they somehow slow it down, who knows, he could possibly hang on. Slews Tiz Wez comes off a win in the Governors. I think he has a shot, along with Top Executive. Those are kind of my local horses that I would be playing.
Yeah. So here's the thing. So Top Executive, number 2 here, ridden by Evan Roman, trained by Blaine Wright, sired by Street Boss, 6-1 on that morning line. He is kind of been on about a 2-month layoff. Coming here by last start was in June in the Budweiser Stakes, coming in 2nd. But this is my play of the day. A lot of these horses, it's a really wide open race, truly. But I do think the Top Executive could get the job done, but I could see a lot of horses other doing that. But that's my play of the day. But he was horse of the meeting last year, 3 for 3 on the stakes races, winning the Muckleshoot Derby last year, and then winning allowance optional claiming, beating Papa's Golden Boy, Win Ribbon, and such, which was placing in the Long Acres Mile last year. And then on June 26th, went into the the Budweiser, came in 2nd, beaten 4 3/4 lengths because Papa's Golden Boy, very tough to beat in those sprints. But also close placing in that race was number 10, 5-star General. You know, ridden by Leslie Mowing, trained by Doris Hartwood. I could. I apologize. I could definitely see 5-star General getting the job done, but yeah, pretty wide open this 87th running of the Long Acres Mile is. But yeah. So just briefly, I want to talk about the 9 and 10 race. Race number 9 is a 15,000 claimer. I found 2, 4, and 6 here, which was yeah. What did you find?
I really didn't handicap the race. I was still looking at them. I really don't know.
Yeah, it's tough because these fields, like, the horses are very alike and not very elite. But yeah, I found 2, 4, and 6. Number 2, Perfect One. He's been very consistent. Kevin Orozco in the irons, and very well on the. He's been sprinting recently, but his last race was at a mile, and he did come in second, being 3/4 of a length. But so definitely.
There was one horse I found intriguing, the number 3 horse. Can you pronounce his name? I'm looking at it, and it's either. I'll show you here. The number 3 horse. I don't know if you can see it on the camera.
Here, let me see. Here, wait, put the racing form up. I want to see if you can actually see it. Yeah, you can see it.
So, I'm looking at it.
Summonus.
And it could be Summonus. It could be some man us. Or it could be some anus.
I think it's. I think it would be Summonus, right?
Well, yeah, I guess.
I'd say Summonus.
Regardless.
Regardless. Also, number 4, Hunter's Ghost. Juan Gutierrez in the irons. Won last 2 starts. Last time out, won by 3/4 of a length. Lay in Millwood in the irons. 15,000 claimer. This also is a 15,000 claimer. And then number 6, Warriors Hero, 3-1, and very consistent. Being in the trifecta for his past. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The last 6 starts have all been in the trifecta, so definitely one that you should keep your eyes on. Finally, race number 10. This race. I found the 4 and the 6, Tap the Bank and Senior Fabuloso, but I don't know.
Well, since I didn't handicap this race, I'm going to go strictly off of names, and my selection is number 1, Nummy Num. Nummy Num.
I was at the track on that Friday night last time out. I put $5 to 1 on him.
On the Nummy Num.
I think he came in like.
He came in 7th, being 26 3/4.
I remember that was a race won by At Laddle. He was 0. It was 0 for 26.
You are correct. At Laddle won that race. Nummy Num ran 7th. Got a 0 buyer speed figure.
Last 2 starts have been 0.
It's not been Nummy Num for Nummy Num.
But no, Tap the Bank and Senior Fabuloso. You've been through some tough times in Senior Fabuloso, though.
That's what I hear. I guess he gave me a bad beat.
Here,
so.
I have a video of the race I'm talking about. It's posted on my YouTube channel. I think it's called Dramatic Race at Emerald. I'd have to check, though.
Yeah, Senior Fabuloso. Not my selection today.
No, but also Tap the Bank has been close up. But yeah, not the best of races to 10th. But yeah. It's a great card though. I can't argue with the.
Yep, should be a great day tomorrow. Card. We are looking forward to it, and hopefully our picks come true, and maybe you guys make $1 or $2. So, good luck to you tomorrow.
Yep, good luck to you.
And
any last minute notes before we sign off?
Good luck to everybody else.
Yep.
Hope you have a winning day.
Yep. Yeah, but great card. I can't really ask for a better one. Obviously, you have to have those in-between races where maybe the horses might not be top-notch, but still great. 4 stakes races, the best stakes races of the year, and great. 1 mile allowance race. But yeah. Alright, signing off. Devin Marshall, Dad, Rob, Thing. Anyway, see you next time. Probably some more race replays.
Thanks for joining us.
Alright, bye-bye.